Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. This video is going to be on a product that I think is an unsung hero. I feel that it's not getting the attention it deserves. I feel that not many people are talking about it. A lot of people are even unaware of it. It is a foundation that I really love, and if you follow me on Instagram then you'll probably know which one I'm talking about, because I've been using that pretty much all the time. In fact, I love it more than even the high-end foundations that I own. I have done a review of it on my blog as well, and I think you might have guessed by now which one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Innisfree My Foundation in 2.3. My shade is W33, which is an exact match for me, and this one is almost over because I have used it up so much. I've used it all the time, and as you can see, it's almost over. Since this one's nearly over, I bought the 1.5 because I wanted to see how different it is in terms of coverage and in terms of finish. So yeah, let's get on with this video. Before we start, let me just tell you, this is not a sponsored video. I genuinely love this foundation, and that's why I wanted to do this review. And I also wanted to explain how the numbering system of the My Foundation works. So that's enough chatter, let's just get on with it. So the Innisfree My Foundation is a very unique kind of foundation system wherein you have these different numberings. Okay, you can choose the kind of finish you want, you can choose the kind of coverage you want, and of course you can choose your shade. So they have a numbering of 1, 2 and 3 for the finish. So 1 gives you a complete matte finish, 2 gives you a semi-matte finish, and 3 of course gives you a dewy finish. Then you have the coverage, which goes from 1 to 5, 1 being the sheerest of coverages, very natural sheer coverage, going up to 5, which is like full coverage. So the one that I had, 2.3, is right in the middle. So 2 would be the semi-matte finish and 3 would be medium coverage. So that is the one that I had initially gone for, and this time the one that I've bought is the 1.5. So 1 means matte and 5 is full coverage. Now, I am not really too fond of matte finishes or full coverage foundations, but I really wanted to see what sort of a finish and coverage I get with 1.5, because with 2.3 I really get a wonderful finish. It's medium, buildable to slightly full, and I don't like that full cakey finish either, so I was very impressed with the finish of this one and the coverage. So I wanted to see how much more full coverage could one get from the 1.5. This foundation comes in 8 shades, with C13 being the lightest one, which is cool toned. You have a couple of neutrals and you have a couple of warm tone shades for the Indian skin tones. Now I am W33, which is the second last shade. The darkest one is W35, but I don't think that if you're darker than say NC44, you would not be finding a shade match in this foundation. So let's begin with a comparison of the foundation on my face. On the right side of my face I'm going to be wearing 2.3, and on this side, because I do have a couple of breakout marks, so on this side I'm going to be wearing the 1.5, which is the super high coverage. I've taken a pump of the 2.3. Here I'm taking, this is a new bottle, I haven't started using it yet, so here. So that is 1.5. I'm just going ahead with the 2.3 and I'm dotting it all over my face. And then I'm taking the Sigma brush to blend it all in. For my under eyes, just going to dot a little bit more and use that as a concealer, and for that I'm going in with a sponge. So this is where I have the 2.3. You can see the finish, you can see the coverage. Now I'm going to be trying the 1.5 on the left side of my face, and I really hope it conceals these marks as well. I'm taking a clean brush for that and just dotting on the foundation. Okay, here goes. Wow, look at that. It is indeed full coverage. It's covered my acne marks here. It's covered all my freckles here, which are still slightly visible on this side, but here it's absolutely covered them. So let me do my under eyes before we do a final comparison. So for my under eyes, I'm taking a clean blender, tapping on a bit. I don't think I'm going to need so much. Okay, so let's compare both the sides. This side is 2.3. As you can see, it's got a beautiful finish, but you can see some of my freckles showing through. It is certainly not as full coverage as this. Also, this side is matte, but it's not that cakey, powdery matte that I had thought it would be. It still gives my skin a little bit of sheen, so that could also be because of my skincare. But it's nice. It's not that flat matte finish that I had thought it would give. It's quite a nice matte finish, and it's covered all my acne marks here, over here. It's covered all my freckles. So let me quickly finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So this is what the foundation is like. As you saw, I'm wearing it as concealer as well on my under eye area, and it's doing a fab job even at concealing. I forgot to mention the price. It's priced at 1,550 for 30 ml, which I think is a great deal because it is a fabulous product and it's better than a lot of other high-end foundations out there. I hope you guys like this little review. I hope you found it useful, and I hope it's helped you in trying to figure out how the numbering system works. And yeah, I really hope that you give this foundation a try. If you're looking out for a new foundation, then give this a try because you have a lot of options in terms of finishes and coverage, and it is a product that I feel is an unsung hero. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.